battle of top 5 teams. Two forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Broncos will kick it away to get this game going. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So Stanford's offense trots out there to open this game. And Kirk, here comes the star tight end. There's so much emphasis in college football on using this position creatively. And, man, this guy's as good as any of them.
Yeah, you nailed it, Chris. We've seen tight ends have a big impact in college football in the past, but what this guy is doing right now is unbelievable. Speed of a wide receiver, size and power of an offensive lineman. We're looking at a freak out there today.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And the returner will be brought down. So Boise State's offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
There's a 1st and 10 play. And he'll set up to throw. A screen to the wide receiver. Finds room at the 30. Well executed. He finds space and gets the 1st down yardage.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Defense is coming after him. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Touchdown, BSU. A strong game by this quarterback.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the point after is good. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Backed up to the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made after a big gain. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Ball handed off. Running with purpose.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And here's the handoff. Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain in the pitch and catch. The Stanford offense lines up on first and goal now. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And they stop him short. Defense stout here on back-to-back plays. So no gain on second down. Now it's third and goal from the 2. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And it's no good. He missed it. And after the miss, still down by 7. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Cruz. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. And they pick up the first on the ground. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's caught. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Broncos will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Cruz. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And the Broncos pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Now they'll run a draw play. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Grab down the middle. It's Morton. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Critical third down play for this offense right here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Powering right past the defender. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can...
It's a fumble! The defense recovers the fumble. Looks like a man is down on the field. Second, the coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. What a weapon for this offense. A quarterback who can flash the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered. You make the right call, and all of a sudden this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him. You better come up with another scheme, and you better put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception in a tie game, their offense
got space, looking to score. And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on, there's a flag down. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He hands it off from the gun. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. Now they get set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Receiver makes the grab. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
Oh, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Quick completion to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out.
Will he score here? Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference.
Touchdown, BSU. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Using his legs, it's Cruz. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The Broncos will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And he's got it again. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. He finds his man. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff in a single back formation. Breaking free at midfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And the Broncos will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He bought some time, now lets it go. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Looks to the left, pass caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He makes the grab, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Looking for some space. It's Cruz. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it.
Touchdown, Boise State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position.
Touchdown, Broncos. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing.
Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.